Let's get it, YouTube. Good morning. Uh, Hope everybody had a good holiday. Mine was quiet. I prepped the day before, finished it off the day of. Was done before 9 o'clock in the morning. Got it done, got it out the way. I just chilled and learned stuff on YouTube because I want to get better and better and better. Okay, once again, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. If you watch it on the TV, one day watch it on the phone so that you can like, comment, subscribe, and share. Okay, and so this is a funny story, very funny, and this story is about judging people by the cover of what they look like. I'm gonna back up, and you guys can see that I just look plain and simple. And so, when I was young, that's how I dressed for school because I didn't think that you're supposed to dress up to be learning. That was just my opinion. Why spend all that money for school when you could spend it somewhere else? So every day I would wake up and put on a pair of khakis, a pair of loafers, boots, whatever. Change the shoes up, gym shoes, depending on the season, right? Plain polo shirt, different one every day, but plain, simple. I had a brown bag lunch every day. Even caught the bus right to the door of the school. So every day, every morning, we all meet up because all the people that I went to Cambridge Business School with. Most of us, when we see each other, we still cool to this day. Some I'm even closer to this day. Uh, Pops, belated happy birthday. Hopefully you see this, and you know who I'm talking about. Uh, so every day we would meet together in the morning. We would make lunch plans. I got my brown bag lunch. And we all was really cool. One girl hit the lottery every day and ended up being able to pay for her school cash and buy another car and move. Everything that we talked about, I didn't even play the lottery then, but everything that we talked about that day came out in the lottery. And she was sitting listening every morning. And at lunchtime, she would go and play her numbers. And so, time goes on. At first, I'm eating my brown bag lunch in the cafeteria that was provided by the school. That was good. I see everybody after at the end of the end of the day, because once you go get out of lunch, you got to go back into learning, right? And that's what I was there for. And so pretty soon, the students was like, well, you need to come with us. I was like, I'm good. I got my brown bag lunch right here. Right? And they was like, no, you ain't got to eat that every day. I said, I know. But this is what I brought for lunch. So it was a restaurant downtown Detroit called Flaming Embers. Low-level steaks. When they first started, they were pretty good. But as you get older, you understand that they was low-level, steak joint. So every day they would make me go with them. They was like, oh no, we don't want to see you eating out of a brown bag, right? Every day they buy me a steak or chicken or whatever, salad or whatever I wanted. Every day. So we all become close. We start kind of, meeting up after school or whatever. So we became closer. A lot of us did. And so here comes graduation. Now I'm valedictorian. And uh, so I say to everybody, since I was valedictorian, I'm going to give the graduation party. And they was like laughing. They was like, oh, y'all, Get the brakes out of here. I said, seriously. I said, and I'm going to even drive my car. They was like, you got a car? You drive the bus every day. I was like, yeah, I got a car. I said, on the last day of school, I'm going to bring it. And they was like, wow. I was like, yeah. I said, I got this. I said, they was like, what we need to bring? I was like, you don't need to bring nothing. It's on me. I said, you guys have been very kind. You know, you treated me to lunch all the time, but without me having to ask, I didn't ask. So come hang out with Val. So I'm sure they was skeptical, because like I said, plain Jane, right? Even with a plain brown paper bag, right? So the last day of school, I pull up, whip on fire, right? So they was like, oh, shoot, right? So I said, now you know the party going on after school. We good. After everything, we get all our paperwork set up with our counselors and everything. We good. We out of here. So I wait till everybody is done. So we riding. Detroit, downtown Detroit is, I live 10 miles away from downtown Detroit, right? They thought I lived in Detroit. So, we riding. I'm in the lead. We riding. So we keep crossing miles, 8 miles, 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles. We keep going. So next thing they know, place called the Detroit Zoo, right? So we turned around, have to do a little Michigan U, turn around, go down my street. So we pull up, I had the cars parked. So I'm still in my car. I said, just go to that door right there. And they gonna get you drinks, they gonna get you settled, get you something to eat, whatever. I said, I'll be right back, right? So, but I wait till they get in the house before I pull off, because I want to make sure they getting in safe, right? Well, I didn't live in the hood at that time. So, I go for a few minutes, about 25 minutes, so I come back to this party. Now, if the music is going, drinks is flowing, or nerves is flowing, or we was getting it in, right? So when I get back, I come in the door, hey, yo, what up? They start cussing me out. I said, what's going on? I said, y'all don't like the party? They was like, why you ain't tell us that you was living like this? I said, tell y'all I was living like this. Why? I mean, what's the point? I'm just a student. You a student. We cool, but we wasn't like that. So they cussed me out. They was like, you ain't no good. I said, forget that. Enjoy the party. I appreciate what you did, but never judge a book by its cover, because you think that they are not something, right? That don't necessarily have to be true. You could be looking at a person, because when I used to box, I had a money man who used to make sure that he had the same outfit on every day of the year, 365. You would have thought he was a bum, but he wasn't a bum. So he kind of taught me a lot of things about, you don't have to look sharp every day. You don't got to be the freshest in the place. You never. I think I told y'all a story about me and my cousin being somewhere. I'm looking like a bum, but guess what? I wasn't looking like no bum. But I wasn't looking. I didn't have no sequin dress on that day, right? So according to everybody in the room, I'm looking like a bum, right? But all the people, politicians, all that, they was at my table, right? So never judge anybody by their cover, because they could be looking sleepy, but they wide awoke. They could be looking sad, but they happy. They could be looking happy, but they sad, or bad, or whatever. So never judge a book by its cover. Like, comment, and subscribe. appreciate it. Let me give a shout out to my mama Lola, because she finally is able to see her daughter on YouTube. And I'm proud to be able to let her see me, know that I'm okay. I should hopefully be there in August for the Mac and Laugh Parade. Don't forget to, if you checking this out, check out Atlanta Avenue. It's a web series, incredible, written, directed, produced, and even shot sometime by Drizzle Dollar from Atlanta Avenue. Y'all better go check out Boy Jenkins. Don't forget Bluff and Bob. We even got Side Quest Chris. That's the gambling. Vegas Matt, Raja, NG. Man, it's so many things that I watch on YouTube to learn. But yeah, I just pass them on to you guys. Check out Dr. J's channel. Check out Mark's channel, Mark's Perspective. Check out all these. Miss Loretta. Don't forget Miss Loretta. She a trip. She like to dance. So check her out. And it's so many other positive content creators out here. So yeah, we're trying to support each other. I'm gonna give a shout out. My channel is the littlest. I'm the newest, and hey, I'm learning from these individuals. We even got another guy out of Chicago. He do food reviews, but he actually, helps us new content creators learn what we're doing, and that's just a wonderful thing. So I appreciate everybody that contributed. Also BC Slots, also he got his own machine in Las Vegas, and coming out with some more. Bam, see what I'm saying? So see, they're teaching me the different levels of the craft, because I like to gamble a little bit. I really don't have no business gambling, but I don't even gamble right now. But for the channel, I'm going to gamble, and I'm going to have somebody there with me that can modify my behavior, because when I get in the casino, I get stupid like the rest of the people. But if I have somebody there to say, hey, let's go, boom, I'm out of there. Because it's really there. I'm just really there, going to be there for the channel. I'm going to try to see if I can even talk to some of the patrons, to see what kind of jackpots they have, how often they come, just different things like that. And don't forget, got an interview coming up with Rob Hilton from Ref from Shoes. I was waiting on school to get out. He got a couple more days. Then he is he free. So yeah, I'm gonna be giving a little bit more content in a little different area. I think me and him either take a walk, a hike, or play some golf or something like that. And he can teach me, matter of fact, to play golf. Or we could go fishing. That'd be a nice setting to interview somebody in. Because we got a few fishing holes around here. And so, yeah, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the ones that tune in, and I really do appreciate you. And because, again, what I said, these are just life experiences, life stories, people I have met, roads I have walked down, things my eyes have seen. Hopefully some of the younger kids that get on the channel learn some things. Respect yourself, respect your peers, respect your siblings, respect your community. Hey, boom. Remember we talked about that? Honey and vinegar. Use the honey. The honey is a beautiful thing. Hey, YouTube, appreciate you allowing me to be on this platform, even though I don't know what I'm doing just yet, but I'm learning. Okay, peace out.